versus Javar Tyrone Grayson. Case number SP14643761, SP14640991, SP14639000, counts 1, 2, and 3. State your name for the record.
Grayson
Bay. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
State your name for the record.
Grayson Bay.
All right. This is today is the date and time set for a jury trial. Ms. Schneider, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Good morning, Your Honor. Alexis Schneider for the people, P80322. For the record, the issuing officer, Officer Ambrose, was present, although I released him.
Mr. Grayson Bay, we didn't conclude some of the. First of all, I want to get the record straight from yesterday. I did mention, and you did cite. Where's Mr. Grayson Bay's file? Yes, but I brought it back downstairs. Yes. I wanted to clear up something I said on the record.
Welcome to the final round in a battle between law and delusion. Grayson Bay walks into court, but this time, there's no jury, no hope, just judgment. The prosecutor drops the last charges, and Judge Perkins takes full command. What follows is a verbal beatdown for the books. Grayson fumbles through legal jargon while the judge calmly prepares to shred every sovereign citizen theory in sight. Bay doesn't realize it yet, but he's about to get buried in his own ignorance. The moment the judge opens his mouth, the game flips, and the law stops playing nice.
Shuttlesworth was not the case where they were walking down the street and did not obtain the license to assemble. That was a case where he has another reverend organized a sit-in and at a restaurant, and they were ticketed. And the unfortunate part about it is, and that's just how our society is, and it was, and still is for the most part, is that this case had to go all the way to the United States Supreme Court for him to get justice on this case. But again, you're citing cases, sir, that you're not even reading. I can actually fine you. That's something a lawyer would be could be brought up to the grievance commission on and potentially lose their license. All the cases in there, all the cases that you have cited are saying exactly the opposite of what you think.
Perkins starts with surgical precision. Grayson had misquoted a landmark case, citing Alabama law he clearly never read. The judge doesn't just correct him, he humiliates him. That case went to the Supreme Court, Perkins snaps. It's the opposite of what you claim. This isn't just correction, it's demolition. And to every sovereign citizen watching, the message is clear. If you want to challenge the system, you better read past the headline. This courtroom isn't a debate club, it's a truth machine, and Grayson just got steamrolled.
Have you looked at any of them?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you read them? When did you do that last night?
I've been studying more science. My religion is more science. As you can see, if it looks like a duck, it acts like a duck, it tells you it's a duck, it's pretty much a duck. So I'm more science. So I've been studying for over 10 years. And
but you haven't been studying?
No disrespect to you, Your Honor. I just want to remain mute to the fact and acknowledge that my mother is here, the matriarch of my family, and so I just want to remain mute to this case in this matter. And the floor is yours. This is your courtroom. No disrespect. My mother is here.
No. Ma'am, can you stand up and state your name, please?
My name is Mary Grayson Hall.
Good morning, Ms. Grayson Hall. And I'm not I'm not, it's nothing about, you can see it. I just wanted you to acknowledge, I do acknowledge the fact, and I appreciate the fact that you have support here. The court always recognizes that. That's why I asked you to stand up. But you want to remain mute now, but you didn't remain mute when you filed these pleadings. This is how you speak to the court, exactly the way you did. Now,
Judge Perkins, fully in command now, unloads with biting sarcasm. "You're not even wrong," he says, mocking Grayson's absurd misinterpretation of the law. He compares his arguments to something that would get real lawyers disbarred. Grayson, still trying to cling to his Moorish science defense, stutters about ducks and religion. The judge counters instantly, with brutal clarity. If it walks like a duck and talks like a duck, it's a sovereign citizen making a fool of himself. The courtroom is no longer a place of trial, it's a battlefield of facts, and Grayson just ran out of ammo to
form is not exactly the way the court kind of, or the rules have to fly, but I understand you're in pro per and you might not know all of those rules. But when you start filing these documentations, you're speaking to the court and you're representing that this is the current state of the law as this is the current state of the law, and this stuff applies to your case, and I should be reading this stuff and be able to interpret what you're saying about your case through these cases. And when I read these cases, it says exactly the ones that I've read, and I've seen these cases filed before, it says exactly the opposite of what you're trying to say. Because what I understand you're trying to say is that you're trying to say that you don't need a valid driver's license to drive on the roads, you don't need proper registration on your vehicle, and you don't need proper insurance. And you're even going as far as saying that the police officers, and correct me if I'm wrong, that the police officers do not even have the authority to pull you over. Is that correct?
Again, Your Honor, I remain mute to the situation. I reply, my mother is here. No due respect to the court. My matriarch is here. And I gave you pretty much documents to read. And I'm standing on those documents, and I'm gonna remain mute. Thank you.
All right, so I've already found you guilty of the count of refusing to exhibit a driver's license.
Grayson tries to play respectful, invoking his mother's presence as a shield. But the judge isn't falling for emotional smoke screens. "You didn't stay mute when you filed this nonsense," Perkins fires back. The judge acknowledges his mother but swiftly redirects to the real issue, Grayson's bogus filings and twisted interpretations of law. His courtroom etiquette might sound polite, but the judge peels back the mask, revealing someone who thinks paperwork can replace common sense. Respect isn't a strategy. It's not a loophole. It's just more empty noise.
SP 1464091. I'm going to fine you on that case $240. I've already found you responsible on SP 146390001, expired plate. I'm going to fine you $145 on that. And I've already found you responsible on SP 1463903, insurance no proof, and I say guilty on SP 1464091, and that's a 240 for the insurance no proof. I'm going to fine you $195 on that. All right. As far as the other counts, I had in the note. Well, you told me off the record that you're going to dismiss SP 146436761 and SP 146390002. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Comes the reckoning. One by one, Judge Perkins slaps down the fines, $240 here, $145 there, and $195 more on top. No proof of insurance, expired tags, refusal to show a license, it all adds up. Grayson stands there, mute and defeated, as reality starts to sink in. His fantasy of escaping the system collapses under cold, hard numbers. The court has spoken. No magic words. No ancient doctrines. Just consequences. And for the first time, even Grayson can't argue back. The sovereign veil has shattered that.
So 145, 195, and $240, sir. When can you pay?
I would probably need, after the holidays, maybe 3 months, I might get something up for you.
Are you working?
I do carpentry.
Yeah, you do carpentry. Are you working?
Yes. Yeah, I have jobs lined up.
Okay, so why do we need so much time?
They lined up. They're not completed. They're just future jobs that I have lined up.
So presently, you're not working.
Today, I'm not in court.
You got this play on words.
Yeah, I mean, traveling and
Is
driving.
this
Yeah, it beats the system. Play on word. I mean, it's the truth, though. I mean, I got to speak the truth to you, right? You respect the truth?
Now, if you,
Okay, I'm not working today. I'm not working.
No. You're not. I'm asking you, why is it taking you 3 months to get up? I don't typically give out 3 months to pay fines, especially when somebody's working, and especially in a career that's a skilled trade, that's a very lucrative career. So I'm trying to give you the time you need, but I need to make a good basis for that.
3 months.
Because you're not giving me a good basis for giving you 3 months, and you're telling me you're a carpenter, and you're telling me you're working. Now, if you're telling me you're a carpenter and I'm not working currently, then that's something that I can go with. But you're telling me I'm just not working today.
Right.
I'm gonna go to work tomorrow.
Well,
I'm going to work tomorrow, and I'm going to work the next day.
Yeah.
So I'm not giving you 3 months.
Very optimistic. That's why I say, well, as this present, not, but yeah, tomorrow. I'm very optimistic about work. So yeah,
So you're not working.
Today I'm not working. Tomorrow I'm going. I have grass work tomorrow.
Asked when he'll pay, Grayson plays coy, maybe after the holidays, maybe in 3 months. The judge cuts through the excuses like a buzzsaw. You work in carpentry? Great. So what's the holdup? Grayson mumbles about lined up jobs, unfinished work, and needing more time. But Judge Perkins hears the truth beneath the babble. He's dodging responsibility. You're too lazy to get a real job, the judge says. Every city's hiring. You just don't want it bad enough. No more legal arguments. Now we're just watching a grown man squirm.
To do. There are schedules to do, and I do have a future as a job to have things to be done. But as you saying, as I'm working, I'm telling you the truth. Not as now, no. If that clears, if that makes you feel comfortable, no, I'm not working.
I'm trying to ascertain.
No, I'm not working.
On,
I'm not working at this present moment. I'm not working.
And when you say you're working, you have some aspirations of
yes.
working, like everybody does. We're
yes.
looking for, well, not everybody, because not everybody is trying to work.
Right, exactly.
So you're not working now, correct?
Right. Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me ask you this, ma'am. Is this the kind of, I don't know, I want to make sure that you don't need any mental health services? Do you?
You questioning my mental capacity?
I'm asking because I mean, you're giving me these play on words. You're giving me all of this
speak
stuff.
The truth, Your Honor. I don't speak the truth.
I don't feel you're speaking the truth to me.
I'm not working today at this present moment. I'm not working.
And you're not working. You don't have anything set for tomorrow.
The judge presses harder, cornering Grayson on every flimsy answer. You're not working today. Not tomorrow. Not next week. Grayson finally caves, admitting he's got no real plan, just vague hopes. That's when Perkins pounces. You sure you don't need mental health services? The question lands like a punch. Because if you're clinging to delusions, dodging reality, and refusing accountability, maybe the Issue isn't legal at all. In this moment, Grayson stops being a rebel and becomes a cautionary tale.
No, I don't.
Right?
Nope, I don't. I don't.
You don't,
I'm
do you
not
have
even
anything
working.
set for next
Nah.
week?
No, I'm just anticipating things. You're right, I don't.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I'm just gonna get you out of here. I'm gonna give you, till March the 5th. You can either Zoom in or come in. I'm gonna give you till March the 5th to have the stuff paid off, all right?
Can I get a total of that?
The final blow? Grayson asks for his fine total, unknowingly confirming the very system he's tried to reject. With that single question, he admits the court's power, its laws, its reach. His entire belief collapses in real time. Judge Perkins doesn't gloat, he just ends it. See you March 5th, pay up or show up. The gavel doesn't need to fall. The silence does. The sovereign fantasy is dead, and reality just won. But if we've learned anything from this madness, he'll be back. They always come back.